Well, it happened. So makes me very, 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 very. It's been a bit since I've done a vlog. I'm wearing this. You can tell by the name of the stream. I'm wearing my Washington Capitals jersey. I did not buy this, by the way. This was a gift from somebody. Well, okay, we're back now. And I wasn't happy. I didn't watch the last game. Didn't even watch Game 7. Or Game 6. Or no, Game 7 was... No, it's Game 6. I didn't watch Game 6. Didn't. I couldn't. My heart couldn't take it. I hate Capitals. My least favorite team. Some Montreal, Washington, right up. Those are like my top three. And I thought to myself, why did it have to be Washington? I would have been okay with them getting knocked out by Philly, but that's also because I also cheer for Philly. But it's been rough. It's been a rough few days. But as much as I love my Penguins, as much as of a Penguins fan as I am a hockey fan. And I will say this: I've gotten to the stage of acceptance. Bravo, Alexander Ovechkin. You deserve to be in the third round. Do I think you deserve it more than Pittsburgh? I'm not going to even say, because I'm just not going to say. I'm not going to share my opinion on that. But you've been too good for too long. That being said, they didn't make the playoffs, unfortunately. That's a whole nother video. I'll get a whole nother video on, because I am Panthers coverage next year. I'm a huge Penguins fan, yes, but I don't want to cover Penguins. Everyone covers the Penguins. There's so many Penguins fans out there. I'm just like, no. It's saturated. There's too many. I'm gonna go for my number 2 team, Florida Panthers. Why? Because nobody's a fan of the Panthers. They're an underdog, and they're far, far better than anyone gives them credit for. But that's getting off the subject. Back to this. Basically, I just want to say, congratulations, Washington. You beat my Penguins. Finally, second time in history. I hope it doesn't happen again for at least another 10 years. But better team won. We were sloppy. You know, Murray is a solid goaltender. But I'm kind of shocked they didn't start DeSmith. Not that goaltending was the issue, because there was more than just that, but you have to wonder, had we still had Fleury? No. Sorry, Washington, but no. That would have been our series. Because if any of the last 2 years have shown anything, or at least last year shown anything, I can't remember. I think it was 2. I think it was 2 years. I think he's won 2 cups. But yeah, if the last 2 years have shown us anything, we know that Fleury and Murray, for the sake of rhyming, were one hell of a goalie tandem. If arguably one of the best goalie tandems in the NHL at the time. And if you pay attention to how good Fleury is playing right now, Fleury is still the better goaltender currently. I think Murray has the potential to be maybe not quite as flashy or athletic, but I foresee him being up there with Fleury when he's still young. He's what, 23, 24 years old? I mean, granted, Fleury was much better at this age than he was, but going forward, I'm confident. I'm confident in Murray. He's not necessarily a superstar. He may not, and some people, be considered an elite goaltender. I personally think he is elite. I just think he's still a little young and still needs some more experience, but he's immensely mature. His game doesn't change. He doesn't get shell-shocked. He doesn't get, like, flustered or anything. You know, he's not one of those. He doesn't seem like he's one of those goalies where, he lets in a goal and then he's just like, oh, fuck. And then you just break down. Like Holtby in Game 3. When they had that 2-0 lead going into the third. And then I forget who it was. And I think it might have been, I want to say maybe it was Hornquist. Puts in a goal. And it was like, as soon as that goal was scored, you see, like, it was like a balloon deflated. And Washington, they were like, oh, fuck, here come Pittsburgh. Not again. And I thought for sure, after that game, that Pittsburgh had gotten in their heads. I really did. I thought that we got in your heads, we'd fucked your game up enough to where you would make mistakes, but no. It was the other way around. I wouldn't go so far as to say that Washington got into Pittsburgh's head, but Washington paid attention to our game, and when we made mistakes, which we made a fair few, they capitalized on it. They played us the way they needed to. They did what they needed to do to win, and that shows that they are the better team right now. Maybe not regular season, maybe not always, but as of right now, this year, this playoffs, Washington was a better team. Now, I'll have to say, well, you know, why aren't you rooting for Washington? Because don't you want the team that you lost to win the Stanley Cup? Fuck no, I don't want them to win the Stanley Cup. My 4 teams are this. I'm going to go over this, and there will be a video that I'll go into this more depth. My 4 teams are this: Pittsburgh, Florida, Philadelphia, and Tampa. Those are my 4. And then Carolina is like a close 5th in there. I also do like Anaheim too, and Vegas, because Katie likes Anaheim and Vegas. And obviously I like Vegas because of James Neal and Marc-Andre Fleury. But I wouldn't go so far as to say that I'm a Vegas fan, but I will cheer for them from time to time. Like, I love to see Fleury have a great game. I love to watch Fleury play. That's the only reason why I'll even cheer for Vegas. Otherwise, it's big, whatever. But you got to admit that what they're doing this year is phenomenal. Like, there will be a movie made about the Vegas Golden Knights this year and what they've done, because it's unprecedented. Nobody saw it coming, and it will never be replicated again in the history of sports. I guarantee it. Unless GMs and owners are really fucking stupid and don't pay attention to what happened this year and let it repeat. And I'm not just talking about hockey, I'm talking about all sports. Because anytime an expansion team comes in like this and GMs give and make deals like this with that expansion team, and when you make the players available that were available, all these GMs, what they should have done was just said, I'll take my chances. Roll the dice. Protect who you can, and hope to God they don't take the person that you can't protect that you still want. Because that way, I feel like most GMs would have been better off in that. Because they're like, oh, don't take this person. We'll give you these 2. Don't pick this guy. And Vegas is probably like, well, we wanted them anyways. Okay, fuck yeah. We're going to get the guy we wanted and another guy. And if it's not... trade him in the off season, or trade him before the season if you don't want him. Because even if they're not valuable to you, chances are they're going to be valuable to somebody. And when you didn't pay nothing for it, you didn't trade nothing for it, it was basically, here, we'll give you these guys, just don't take this guy. It's a free fucking player. Free draft picks, free players. Like, there's no consequence to that. That's a win-win for Vegas. Whether they want to keep the player or not is irrelevant, because even if they don't want to keep them, they can trade them somebody who does, and then get back something that they want or someone that they want. It's also not a Golden Knights video. I'm getting off subject again. But we'll see what Washington does in the playoffs. I know they're playing right now. I haven't been checking the score. I'm still kind of shocked from the Penguins series. So I'm kind of like, meh, with hockey right now. But me and Katie were talking, and I was getting all up in this. She was giving me that goofy smile that she does whenever I talk about hockey, because she thinks she says, I like hearing you talk about hockey. At it, and maybe I should just start doing shit like this. I don't know. If you guys like this, then like it, leave a comment on this live stream and let me know. Obviously, none of y'all are in here right now, and I do this because I don't have space on my phone anymore, but I can still record this in post, so this is what I'm doing. If you guys like the hockey stuff, I can do more. I'm not the most knowledgeable person, but I know what I see, and I feel like I know enough to have a fair amount of an opinion on going for the draft, which I'm probably going to start at the draft, because I want to do some research on prospects and stuff, and I'd like to have this, at least the hockey stuff on this channel, be exclusively Florida Panthers. And I know that's weird, because there's probably not going to be a lot of people who want to watch that other than other Panthers fans, and I don't really know any. I think, as far as I know, I'm the only Panthers fan. I know you're out there, guys. I know you Panthers fans are out there, and I hope that you guys come and find my channel someday, because I'd like to be one of those, like, I like how, you know, Louis over at Vegas Golden Knights coverage, like, he's a big hockey fan. He loves a lot of teams, but of course, he lives in Vegas, so he's like, my team has my city has a team, I'm going to be the Vegas thing. And now, here's the thing. I am nowhere near close to Miami, but I do live in Florida. And for some reason, I've always liked the Panthers better than Tampa. And the reason why I really like Florida is Jonathan Huberdeau, the French guy, when he got drafted by Florida, I really liked the looks of him before he got drafted. I really liked Huberdeau, and once he went to go a goaltender, because Lou and Reimer, they're good for now, but they're not getting younger. Reimer is not going to be a guy who's going to be able to fill the void when Luongo retires. I don't think Luongo is the caliber of starter. I don't think Reimer's a starter. I think he's a fringe starter. He's a guy who can, he can kind of maybe play 30 games a year, maybe 40-ish, the 30 to 40 mark, max, maybe, but fuck my life. I keep losing Wi-Fi or some shit. I don't know. But anyways, that's it for me. That's going forward. So, congratulations to Alexander Ovechkin and Braden Holtby and Backstrom and Kucherov. Is it Kucherov? No, Kucherov doesn't play for it. Anyways, I don't know. Fucking congratulations to Washington. Aaron, Katie's ex-boss. Aaron, if you ever happen to come across a video, you see this, I bet you're having a good time. I bet you're feeling pretty damn good, because I know you've been a Capitals fan for a long ass fucking time, and you know what? Your heartbreak's finally over. So, on behalf of the Pittsburgh Penguins, well, maybe not on behalf of the Penguins, but on behalf of the Pittsburgh Penguins fan base, I can't speak for all of you, but I can speak for myself, and I'm sure there's a lot of other Penguins fans out there like me. On behalf of us, not crazy, stupid, Penguins fans, congratulations. We are going to take your heartbreak this year. We are going to take the pain and sadness and the depression that you guys have felt for years, for basically the entire time that this city's had a team. I'm taking that for you this year. And I'm taking a small part of it, because what I'm feeling is probably not even close to remotely how years and years and years and years of this, but. And I'm not saying I'm not a bandwagoner either, just so y'all know. I'm not a bandwagon Penguins fan. I've been a fan of the Pittsburgh Penguins since like 1994. Like, I was a fan back with Lemieux and Jágr. And anybody who knows, who's watched any of my other videos about hockey, know that I'm a big Jágr fan. And I loved Jágr. And Jágr and Lemieux were the two guys that got me, made me aware of hockey as a kid. Now, I'm talking, this was like when I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. So it was young. I'm 30, so I've been a fan of the Penguins long before Sidney Crosby. Like, I was a fan of them when they were almost ready to go and leave, and I was like heartbroken because they might have. But anyways. But yeah, so I'm taking your pain and your heartache this year, Washington. I am taking all of that you felt for the last basically my life. I'm putting it right in here. I'm holding that for you, this thing. So you enjoy your time. Good luck. Maybe you'll win the cup. You do deserve it. I'm not saying that Washington doesn't deserve a cup. They do. They deserve a cup. But I'm holding all that pain and depression. I'm holding all that in my heart for you this year. I'm taking it all. So I'm going to take as much as I can of that pain and that stuff that y'all have been feeling over the last years. And I'm holding that in here because I feel that right now because of my Penguins. I know we won 2 in a row and yeah. But go ask an Islanders fan when they won the 4 in a row if they felt guilty about wanting to win their 4th. No, of course not. I don't feel guilty about wanting us to three-peat. Absolutely. It would have been phenomenal. But here's my thing. It would have been a hell of a fucking amazing story for this playoffs if the Penguins went through the Eastern Conference, they went up, teared towards their 3rd Stanley Cup in a row, which is unprecedented. That hasn't been done since this. I don't think it's been done since they involved the salary cap. And in Vegas, do the same thing. Just steamrolls through the freaking Western Conference, and boom, Fleury versus Pittsburgh. It would have been a storybook fucking Stanley Cup final. It would have been a legendary Stanley Cup final for the fucking ages. It would have been amazing, and I was hoping that's what was going to happen. Like, I didn't just want Pittsburgh to win because I wanted them to get their 3rd. I wanted them to win because I have a sneaking suspicion that Vegas is going to be in the final. And the way Fleury is playing out of his goddamn mind, I have never seen this man play this good in the playoffs. Ever. I mean, I didn't pay attention when they won their first one back in like '09 with him, but I know the last 2 years, like the first cup, he was pretty good, but they had a couple of games he had to come out and they had to put a backup in. The backups was always good and kind of fun. Last year, it was kind of like a tandem between Murray and Fleury, and like they go whoever was hot. No, 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 no. This year Fleury's hot, and he is not cooling down. I have never seen the numbers put up like this. It's crazy. And everyone talks about how goal scoring is going up, and that how fucking they're talking about how goaltending's getting worse. Goaltending's getting worse. Like the average goaltending statistics now are lower than they used to be, but that's because there's being more goals scored. Really? Because Fleury's putting up like 1.5 goals against per game in the playoffs. He's got like a 950 something ridiculous fucking save percentage. It's like everyone said, oh, Fleury's old and can't do shit. He's going to Vegas. Oh, the goalies, goalies aren't as good as they used to be. People are scoring goals again, and people, they're finding ways to get more goals. And then Fleury comes in and is like, yeah, fuck you, and fuck you. I'm going to show you all that you're all wrong, which I love. And that's the one thing I like about Vegas, is they got a goddamn chip on their shoulder and a fire lit under their ass, and it's been that way since the beginning of the season. Because every single guy in this team was like, yeah, well, we don't need you. We need this other guy more, so we're going to send you over here. You're going to go to Vegas because, we can stand to lose you. I don't think that's how it was with Pittsburgh. I think it was more with Pittsburgh because, like, they just couldn't protect Fleury. It was like, do you protect Fleury or do you protect Murray? And I feel like either way you lose. And that's kind of how it was. Because you could have kept, honestly, I think if they had kept Fleury and Murray had went to Vegas would probably still be where they were, but I don't think they'd have as quality goaltending as they do. I don't think Murray would have been as good for them as Fleury's been. And I think a lot has to do with experience and the fact that Marc-Andre Fleury is a Hall of Fame goaltender. I don't care what anybody says. In my opinion, Marc-Andre Fleury is a Hall of Fame goaltender. He is one of the best in the league and has been one of the best in the league pretty much since he's been in it. I mean, you can say he chokes and everything, but you know what? Every goalie has their bad game, and sometimes they just have the bad luck of having bad games and really important ones, and that happened to be in the playoffs. But he didn't do it enough to where Pittsburgh sucked, because they still won two cups in a row. That hasn't happened since the salary cap's been put in. I don't think any team's won back-to-back. There's been a lot of teams that have won like 3 and 4, or like 3 and 5 years, or 2 and 4 and stuff like that, but it's always every other year, and never was ever won back to back. So sucks that we lost. I'm really sad. I'm really depressed that Pittsburgh broke. And y'all broke my heart so much this year. Like, you can ask any of my friends. I wasn't having a great time with it. I wasn't. I was nervous, I was anxious, I was paranoid, I was all twitchy, I felt like a goddamn crack addict. I'm just like, ugh. I'd want to watch the game, and then I wouldn't watch the game, and be like watching through like closed fingers, like you're watching a horror movie or a car accident, and I'm just like, I can't watch, but I can't look away. It's, ugh. In a way, I'm glad it's over, because I can relax now. I can just be sad and depressed. But I don't have to have these up and down shit all the time. But congratulations, Washington. You're in the third round. You deserve it. You played hard. The better team won. And the storybook thing is, you beat the Penguins to get there. And that has to feel good. If you're a Washington Capitals fan, that has to be, next to winning the Stanley Cup, I think that would, as a Washington Capitals fan, I think that would be one of the greatest feelings you could experience as a Capitals fan. Next to winning the Cup, it'd be, we beat the Penguins, and we knocked the Penguins out of the playoffs. Because that doesn't happen. It just doesn't. But anyways, that's it for me, guys. I'm the Cranky Yankee. If you like my little hockey rambles and hockey rants, I definitely can do more. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel, if you like that. If you think that's a great idea for me to do Florida, or if you think I shouldn't. Don't tell me to do Penguins, because it's not going to happen. I mean, I might do Tampa. I could do Tampa. I could do Philly, but I don't really want to do Philly either. But no, I want to do Florida, because they just barely made. I mean, they missed the playoffs with 96 points. That's just sad. Florida deserved to be in the playoffs this year. They really did. Barkov deserved, but watch out for Florida next year. I promise you. They've got Lou for, I mean, he's getting old, but he's still, he's a serviceable goalie. He's getting up in age, but he's like a Marc-Andre Fleury. He's older, but he's got that experience. Yeah, he played for shit teams like Vancouver and fucking Florida, but he's a damn good goalie. And he's still a damn good goalie at his age. But anyways, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm into this. I'm going to rant. I get rambling on too much. Sorry, I'm up past 20 minutes. I was going to make this a quick one. It didn't work out that way, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm the Cranky Yankee, TCY, Jordy, Jay, whatever the fuck you want to call me. That's me. And I do gaming. I do hockey. I'm just a cranky Yankee that likes to rant about shit and swear and get upset because it's fun. I'm the Cranky Yankee. If you guys want, you can support me on Patreon, patreon.com/the Cranky Yankee. You can support me, or you can also find me on Twitter at CrankyYankee88. Basically the same as here, just take off the and add an 88 to the end, and that's me. Also, twitch.tv. I do non-hockey related stuff over there. I do gaming over there. Civ 5. I've done Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, the ones for Super Nintendo, not the new stuff. And everything's KYS, killed myself. Thanks. I'll go do that. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll go do that right now. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you. You love the Caps? Fuck you too. I hate the Caps. No. If you do love the Caps, I want to say to you, since you're in here and you're talking, congratulations. You must feel great. You must feel amazing because you beat the big bad Penguins in the playoffs, and I'm upset because I'm a Penguins fan, but I'm wearing this because y'all beat us. And next to winning the Stanley Cup, like I said, that's got to be the best feeling in the world for a Capitals fan next to winning the Stanley Cup is the fact that you knocked out the big bad Penguins in the playoffs. You got to feel great. And live it up and enjoy it because you deserve it. Better team won. Everything is wrong with me. Yes. Yes, I am. I know. And I'm wearing a Capitals jersey. That's why this is great. That's why this is a phenomenal fucking live stream, because I'm sitting here wearing a fucking Capitals jersey, and I want to burn it. I want to fucking burn this. But I'm trying to be an unbiased hockey fan and congratulate the Washington Capitals. I hate the Capitals, but, I mean, they won, so obviously they're the best. No, I'm not sending it to you. The hockey guy gave this to me. I cherish this, even though I hate this team. Shannon, the hockey guy, if you haven't followed him, go follow the hockey guy. He's fucking amazing. But he sent this to me, and that's why I cherish it, because I love him. Yeah, I'm on his Patreon. I'm a patron of the hockey guy, and I'm at the jersey level, so this was the jersey that I got. But he sent this to me, and I told him to surprise me and give me a team I didn't have, and this is what he sent me. Which I laughed when I opened it, because I'm like, I fucking hate the Capitals. But it's also, if you look, it's the Winter Classic. And believe it or not, I actually really like this jersey. I hate the logo, but I mean, the red, white, and blue, it's a nice white jersey. It looks good for a white jersey, I think. But yeah, so thank you guys, laugh. I'm a fucking Pens fan. I'm here congratulating, because I'm doing this late because I was depressed as fuck. But yeah, so good job, Caps. You beat the Penguins. I hope you die in a hole, and I hope that Tampa beats you. What do you mean, because the Pens lost? Yeah, because the Pens lost. But yeah, it's so sarcastic because I'm like, great job. I hope you get your ass kicked by Tampa. Because Tampa's like my number 4 team too, but it's all right. But yeah, thanks for coming in, guys. It's fun to have somebody in here to talk to. I never have anybody in my live streams, and I just do it for videos. But yeah, that's it. I don't know. You guys have any questions? Does it actually have people in here? I'll actually... See, I want the Jets to win. But I also really love Fleury because, as I am a Penguins fan, but I love Fleury, so I'd love to see him go there. But I don't understand. Anyways, I don't really understand what that was. The Fallen Angels, whatever. But anyways, no, I'm picking Winnipeg myself. Do I think it's gonna happen? I don't know. I mean, Vegas looks really good. Winnipeg looks really fucking good. We win. Who's we? Who's your team? Who do you think is gonna win? I want to know. I love this. Yes. Yes, I love Pittsburgh. I bleed black and gold. I'm from Pittsburgh. Pirates, Penguins, Steelers, I bleed black and gold. Like, I'm Pittsburgh for every sport they have. See, I knew I was gonna get Caps fans in here. I knew it. And y'all are just coming here and fucking troll me now, right? Mm-hmm. That's how it's gonna be. I knew it. I knew it. I was gonna Caps fan to come in and troll me as soon as they found out I was a Pens fan. But no, I respect y'all. Actually, there's a funny story about that. The reason why I don't live there is because I live in Florida and I have a special needs son, and the healthcare down here is actually a lot better for him than it is up there. Didn't even know you. Oh, no, I know. Not you. There's a couple other guys, but yeah, no. I'm a Penguins fan wearing a Capitals jersey, congratulating the Capitals on winning or making it to the third round and beating the Penguins. I'm eating crow. This is me eating crow. This is my crow eating video, but I gotta do it. I'm a hockey fan first and foremost. Love the Penguins, but I will say it is. Ovechkin's been too good for too long to not at least get to the final. I mean, I don't like him, but I respect the fact that he's really talented and he's far too damn good to not at least have a shot at a cup. I think he should win one. I would love to. I think it'd be great. It is historical. I mean, they never beat Pittsburgh. That's why I'm so fucking pissed. Because we always win and we didn't. And we failed. Wait, did they win tonight? I haven't checked. Did they actually beat Tampa? I know they were ahead. Did they actually beat Tampa tonight? If so, then awesome. Then congratulations on beating Tampa too, because they're not a fucking easy team to beat either. What was your question? Ask it again. I'll answer it again. Were you the one that asked whether I wanted Winnipeg or Vegas? If that's the case, then I'm rooting for Winnipeg. I don't know as though they'll win, but that's who I'm picking. Yeah, I know. I'm not surprised. I mean, I think you guys are hungry. I think you guys are really hungry. Like, I've never said... I mean, Ovi's a fucking madman. He's possessed or something. Like, he's probably like, fuck this. I'm getting a cup. And I'm going to kill everybody on my damn way if I have to. But he's like... The Washington's hungry. I would not be surprised to see them in the final. They got to get past Tampa. And, I mean, well, from what it sounds like, after tonight, that might not be as much of a tall order as we all thought it was. But everyone was picking them to win anyways, and wouldn't it just make sense now with all the crazy shit that's been going on with the playoffs to just have all the teams that everyone thinks, oh no, fuck you, you're really good, yeah, fuck you, you're not going to win. We're going to have all the shitty teams in it. Yeah, they've been, but people have been picking Tampa all year. You know, people have been fucking picking Tampa all goddamn year. Actually, I need to go grab my charger, guys, so hold on real quick. I think this shit's about to die. All right, so this is going to be weird because it's going to get dark for a second, but I'm going to go grab my charger. If you guys have any questions, can you ask? I'm still here. You just can't see me because I'm going outside real quick. I got to grab my charger. What demon? Oh, the fucking sprinklers are on. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna run back in real quick. Yeah, slayed the demon. I called him the dragon, but the big bad Penguins, the demon, the dragon, whatever you want to fucking call them. They were the team to beat this year, and the team that no one ever picked to ever beat them was the one that did it. So congrats. Yeah, I agree. I'm not a huge fan of any of the Final Four either, but it is going to be an amazing playoff. Oh, that wasn't the right one. Damn it. I got to go back to the other one. You know, I'll just go grab the one from inside. Yeah, I couldn't watch Game 6. The Penguins have broken my heart too much this season. I could not do it. I think it's funny that I just do a damn live stream congratulating the Washington ones, and it's the only time I ever get anybody in my live streams. But thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate it. If you guys like me doing crap like this, like and subscribe. I'll do more. I need to go find my charger. I'm sure this thing's about to die, I'm sure. My charger in here? No. It is out in the car, god damn it. Anyways, Sorry, this is very unprofessional, guys. I apologize. I really, really do. I didn't expect... Oh, I'm getting fucking wet now. I didn't expect to actually stream this long, to be honest. I was just going to make a quick video, and then that would be it. But then y'all came in here, so... Capitalism. There's the other one. All right, we're good now. As long as this thing doesn't fucking die. All right. Now we're good. Yeah, but you guys think it's... If you guys... Oh, fuck. Where'd it go? There we go? Oh, here we go. All right. I just tripped. Yeah, good man. Go Caps. Go Caps. I hate the Caps, but yeah, sure. I just tripped over a damn... Tripped over the damn freaking... Oh, I can't even think right now. Beer. I would go with beer. Only because I can't say the other thing on the stream or they'll delete my shit. Yeah, they did. They really did. And I don't know why, because they should know how to cover OV. They should know what they're doing with that because they've played him before. What is going on? Here we go. You're reporting me for saying that I prefer beer? Okay, sure, go ahead. I'm not even monetized, so it's not gonna do a whole hell of a lot. So let's... I gotta move shit. My cord's short. So what do you guys think? Vegas or Winnipeg? Yeah, I think most of us have already decided in here that most of y'all are reporting didn't do crap. Yeah, exactly, dude. I'm not fucking monetized, dude. I've got 20 subscribers, man. Yeah, I'm hoping the Jets too. I love Fleury, but I'm with you. I think that I'd love to see the Jets win. Also, because I was a big Thrashers fan too. So it's like kind of the tie over. So I'm still kind of loyal to them because I was... I don't think they're overrated. That's the thing. I don't think Vegas is overrated. I think they've been very underrated. But the one thing I will say is there's a lot of experience on that team. There's a lot of playoff experience. You got several guys who have won cups. So there is experience and there is talent. But the entire team itself is untested. We know they can produce in the regular season. We know that now. It looks like they can produce in the playoffs too, but like I said, whether that can translate to a cup remains to be seen. We don't know that yet. Oh yeah, no, it's going to be a hell of a series. It's going to be so much fun to watch. And if Byfuglien keeps going being the fucking monster he is and like throwing around two damn Predators at the same time, I mean, it could be a really gritty series. And personally, I'm more of a goon hockey fan. I like the physical enforcer dudes. I hate that there's no enforcers in the NHL anymore. I think there needs to be more fighting. Less cheap, chippy, fucking nasty, dirty shit and just straight up, look, I'm going to wreck you. You don't need to slow fight. You don't need to fucking trip. You don't need to do these little fucking cowardly little fucking weak ass shit. You don't need to do that. Just straight up hit him. Bam. That's hockey. The guy doesn't like it. You stand up, you fight him. That's hockey. You don't need to do any of this other shit. Yes. Although I will admit, Brad Marchand makes me fucking laugh. I can't fucking stand that, man, nor can I stand Boston. But god damn, his antics make me laugh. But it's not hockey. Absolutely, it's not hockey. Yeah. And here's the weird part. They're not... I don't know as though they want to get rid of the hitting. That's the thing. I feel that more is a no-fighting league. And fighting is not the issue. Fighting's never been the issue. The issue is the checking, is the headshots and the fact that, you know, these guys basically go on the ice and they got fucking battle armor on. Those pads and shit, that shit's hard. Tom Wilson is not an enforcer. You know why? Because Tom Wilson scores goals. Not a lot, but he still scores. He's not a true enforcer. There are no more true enforcers in the NHL. None. The last true enforcer in the NHL was George Parros. Now he's fucking works for the league. He was the last true enforcer that ever played. There hasn't been a true enforcer since. A lot of grinders, a lot of power forwards, but there's no guys that are strictly enforcers. Wilson's hit is so clean, he broke them. See, and I saw that hit, and I was really pissed off about it, but... You know, I get what they said in that they felt that he could have avoided it, and I'm like, I feel he could have avoided the head. I don't know as though he could have avoided the hit. Because I absolutely, definitely think that he could have avoided hitting Aston Reese in the head, but I don't know as though he could have actually avoided contact altogether. Because I don't think there was any him moving out of the way. I don't think there was any of that. Anything else? Anybody else want to say nothing? Let's see. Maybe it's not intentional, but he's... Yeah, I mean, I agree. I definitely agree. Whether it was intentional or not, I mean, that is true. The fact of the matter is that Aston Reese came away from that with a broken jaw and concussion. Period. That's the fact of the matter. Now there's two camps on this, because you have, the ones like, well, that's a fucking dirty hit. That should never be in hockey. That's not a hockey play. There's no business having that in the game. And the other people said, well, it's a physical game. It looks clean, and yeah, it sucks he got hurt, but that's part of the game. Well, yeah, that's true. And I guess, and in reality, I don't know as though Pittsburgh needed Aston Reese, because he's like their, a third or fourth line guy? So he's not technically, one of the top line guys, but, I mean, Wilson's a body checker. He's a grinding power forward kind of guy. And I think he was playing the top line with, Ovechkin, but yeah, I mean, he can contribute offensively, but that's not his whole job and his primary goal. Primary job is, he's more like I would say him more like a Nick Ritchie almost from Anaheim. Yeah, he does. I love this. Did you guys see the replay of when Gensel tried to body check him and almost knocked himself over? Funny as fuck. I love Gensel. He's a fiery little bastard, and he stood right up to him and checked him, and then and Tom Wilson just stood there and was like, really? You're like half my size. I like to see a little guy try to throw the body around, but I'm like, Gensel, pick on somebody a little smaller, buddy. You're not gonna get through Tom Wilson. He's a big motherfucker. You're not gonna get through that guy. Yeah, exactly. And that's a big reason why I'm a fan of guys who play like Tom Wilson, even though I hate him. Like, I loved Ryan Reeves from Pittsburgh, to go back to my favorite team. I'm a huge Ryan Reeves fan. And I feel bad because when he was playing for Pittsburgh, he wasn't like, a scratch guy. Wait, who's from Tampa? I didn't see the last message. All I see is from Tampa. Live message. Oh, that wasn't. There we go. Yeah, I agree with the offensive rush and everything. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. They've been able to, like I said with Pittsburgh, they were able to capitalize on the mistakes that Pittsburgh made defensively and offensively. They were able to capitalize on the mistakes and make less mistakes than Pittsburgh. There's some games where they went out and they looked kind of sloppy. They were kind of just sloppy playing, and this is both Pittsburgh and Washington in the series, by the way. There were games where both looked kind of iffy and sloppy and whatnot, but overall, no, I think Washington really played really well. I used to know a lot of baseball. Who's your baseball team, by the way? We can get on baseball. I don't give a shit. We'll talk about anything. I don't mind. But I don't follow baseball that much anymore. I did hear that Ichiro just decided to retire, which I think was when I heard that. I'm like, that motherfucker is still playing? Like, shit, he was good. I remember when he first came in the league when I was like 13, 14 years old. And I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? He's still playing? But good on him. Good on him for playing as long as he did. I like the Nets. Where I'm from is from really about an hour hour from Montreal. I'm actually from the United States, but I live right on the Canadian border. And when the Expos moved to Washington, I became I was still a Washington fan because I was an Expos fan. Only because we had a minor league ball club that was associated with them in my home state. I used to go see them all the time. So we had like a single A team. So I kind of felt like I should root for the Expos because they were kind of local. But yeah, and the Nationals have had they've done well. They've done well since their move, which I think is great because I don't think Montreal would have ever done that good. The Expos would have ever been that good. They were shit. They were always shit. The only reason anybody ever went to see the Expos play was to go see them, see their opponents, is whoever they played against. I used to go up there. I saw them play. I've seen them play Pittsburgh. I saw them play Boston and Toronto. That was years ago, though. That was way the fuck up in the nosebleed section. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Like late 1776 was technically the official date of the birth of this country, and I believe that it was the late 1800s when the game of baseball was technically invented. Because I remember that the Major League Baseball that was started what? Well, 1913. I remember, gosh, from back then, way a long time ago. But yeah, I think you're right, somewhere around there, late 1800s. Sounds about right. So Washington's up one series. Congratulations. That's cool. That's good news for Washington Capitals fans. Very good news. Bad news for Tampa fans. It's only game one though. There's ideally at least 6 more to go, or at least 3 more to go. But thanks for coming in, guys. If you guys haven't liked, subscribe, make sure. I'm not trying to be a fucking whore or anything like that, but I got people in here I've never talked to, so I want you guys to say, like and subscribe. I got all kinds of other shit on here. Yeah, if you're a stats guy, baseball is an awesome, awesome sport. And I'm a big history buff, so I really do. I've read up a lot on the history of baseball and everything. I've actually got a book that's like a bunch of random facts and everything. And I was reading, it was hockey fact. Talk about Yager for a minute. I don't know if you guys know, but back in the 90s, Yager actually threw his shoulder out trying to punch somebody. Like he tried to sucker punch a guy and threw out his shoulder because he missed. He didn't even hit the guy. He swung and missed, and it popped his shoulder out of place. Yager's a big dude, too. Like baseball 9 innings. Something like baseball 9 innings. Is that like a website with like all like statistics and stuff? Is that like historical statistics and everything too? Yeah, he is. I don't foresee him playing in the NHL again, as much as I'd love it, but no, he still gets bitch. Have you seen his girlfriend? She's like 25. She's younger than me, and the guy's fucking 50. She's goddamn gorgeous. Yeah, and he is a legend in Czechia, I believe is what they call it now, but Czech Republic. I've actually met a few people from the Czech Republic at my job, and they're like, oh yeah. Oh, they're like, oh no, Yager's a fucking legend. He's a living guy. He's a fucking king over there. And yes, hot Czech bitches want to fuck him hardcore. Hardcore. But I mean, at the risk of sounding a little gay, he's not a bad-looking guy in his own right. Like, I'm sure it's not just because he's a hockey player. Like, yeah, he's famous and he's rich and he's a hockey player, but hey, guess what? He's also a halfway decent-looking guy. He doesn't look like Donald Trump or some shit, you know? But yeah, he's one of my favorite players. I absolutely love Yager, and I'm sad to see him retire, but I don't blame him either. I don't fucking blame him one bit. Yeah. Ken Burns? Is he a baseball player or hockey player? Amazon Prime? I can't do it right now because I'm live streaming, but I can definitely check that out later on. Is he an author? I feel like I've heard... Is that an author? I feel like I've heard of that. Hope I'll look half as good. Yeah, same. I mean, I'm 30 and I look like ass, so I don't think I'm going to have that. But yeah, I agree. I hope I look half as good as he does at his age too, damn. Okay, cool. I'll definitely check that out. Baseball is the only other really sport I know a lot about other than hockey. I don't follow football and basketball that much anymore. I used to follow baseball a lot, so I'm actually Not so much with like the current players and stuff, but like the whole like how to play and what's good and what's bad and all that shit. Like I know all that stuff, and I can watch baseball and tell who's good and who's shit from that. So helps when you've actually played a sport too. I've never played hockey, unfortunately, but I love it. It's my first love. I always wanted to play hockey. Mom would never sign the permission slip. Not to mention I'm 5'4", so I ain't really big enough to play hockey anyways. But oh wait, I have my computer. Ken Burns on Amazon. Hold on, guys. I gotta put my fucking computer up here. Alright. Did Ken Burns on Amazon, right? I'm gonna go look that shit up right now. What the fuck is that shit? That was weird. A little bouncing dinosaur on here. That was kind of strange. Alright. Oops, let's move this out of the way here. There we go. There we go. That works better. Alright. Ken Burns. Let's go look up, see what this guy's talking about. DVD. Wait, he's producers. Oh no, that's the producer. Ken Burns, Amazon. Hold on, I'm not actually looking at the chat right now, so if anybody says anything, I won't be able to really see it. Okay, can I go back and relook? Wish I could go back and look back at the chat. I don't know how to do that. All right. Okay, here we go. Ken Burns books. Oh wow, yeah, he's got Lewis and Clark, the Civil War. Oh, this is awesome. Yo, whoever told me to look up Ken Burns, thank you. All of these books look great. Wait, he's a movie author too? Or a movie films and okay, so yeah, he's a filmmaker too. Oh, okay, cool. What was the movie? Wait, you said what was the name of the movie? The one about baseball, national parks, jazz, Civil War, Lewis and Clark, Vietnam War. There we go. Shadow Ball? Oh, that's the history of the Negro Leagues. That'd be cool. That'd be sweet. I always love learning about the Negro Leagues and everything, because I always feel like there was so many documentaries. Okay. Search movies. Where's the movies? I don't want books. I want movies. Whoops. Departments. There we go. Departments. Amazon. Where's movies, music, and games? There we go. I'm sure that would be it. Why? There we go. Speaking of documentaries, though, and about baseball, I did do a review on here of the movie No No, which was about that guy used to pitch for the Pirates back in the 70s, pitched a no-hitter while he was whacked out on acid. Doc something. If you haven't checked that one out, that's on Netflix. That's a really good documentary. That's a really good one about him. And that's also, I like it because it was about the Pirates, which is my team. Okay. Baseball? Was it that one? Just Baseball, a film by Ken Burns, includes the 10th inning. I imagine that would be what, yep, Dero with Amazon Prime. Is that the one you're talking about, buddy? I will definitely check that out. All right. No. All right, cool. Yeah, I will definitely check this out. I'll watch that later on tonight. From the Great Depression. Sweet. If you want, I'll do a review on it. I do movie reviews on here. I like documentaries. I'll totally watch this and do a review of it. What do you mean low battery? Why aren't you charging? You should be charging. Yeah, same here. That's why I always like to watch documentaries. I always learn a shit ton from there. Well, yeah, like I said, if you like baseball documentaries, go back. I'm trying to think. I don't think it's on a playlist. But if you look back a couple months ago, yeah, check out No No. That's a good documentary. Check out my review of it. I got a review on that. But yeah, I will definitely I'm gonna put this on my list. I will watch this, absolutely, and I will put up a review. And if you want, you like and subscribe, and then I will make sure to do all kinds of stuff that you want, because I'm trying to build a channel here, and if it's something that somebody wants to see and wants to hear my thoughts on, if you guys want to hear my thoughts, the fact that people want to hear what I have to say blows my mind. Blows my mind that anyone gives two shits. But anyways, it's fun. That's awesome. So there we go. Baseball by Ken Burns. That will be coming up soon. And I do have Amazon Prime, so I can watch it for free. That's sweet. Cool, cool. Thanks, man. And I got a like. Thanks, whoever liked it. Thank you. That means a lot. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I am not going to try to pronounce your screen name, though. That's, looks Swedish or German or a European name that I am not going to try to pronounce. I would probably just make it look bad. Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. I'm going to save that. It looks like I want to say Sizik, and then say another one. I just lost it. Pop in there again. I need to see the last one. It's like SKSK. Or SKSK something? SKSK, and then it's like EIEIK3. No, so you're just American, and you like weird names. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's almost like you're doing SKS, like, atrophy on S? What you Yeah, I know, right, Mac? Totally nailed it. Totally nailed it. 10 out of 10. Perfect. Perfect. Nailed it. Can I watch my own live stream right now? Why does it... Oh, I need to reload this, because it does not even have my new logo on here. Imagine that. Anyways, yeah. Started off with people coming in here roasting me because I'm a Penguins fan, and now we're talking about baseball. It's awesome. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, it doesn't say that I'm live. That's weird. But if I went on my phone, it would be. S-A-S and sour? Sweet and sour? E-I-E-I-K? E-I-E-I-K3. I don't know. Thanks! Awesome! Thank you! 20 subs! Yay! I'm so excited. It's only 20 subs, but that's awesome. I started this channel September of last year. The fact that I've gotten 20 subs, which is awesome, because I started off just telling my friends about it, and that means now over half of my subscribers are people I've never met. Kind of awesome and terrifying at the same time. But that's awesome. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Get a cookie. K as in kick, the first letter, the hard K. No. No. Nobody wants to see that. I'm not going to do a strip dance of celebration. That, 1,000 subscribers maybe. Not for 20 subs. That's not nearly enough people for me to make that much of a fool of myself on. But yeah. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not nearly drunk enough. I need to drink before I do that shit. God, at least buy me a drink if you're gonna have me strip for you. 20 subs is nothing for a Pens fan. 20 subs is a lot for a Panthers fan. How about that? It's probably the most popular Panthers fan on YouTube. That's what I'm gonna market myself as. I'm the most popular Panthers fan on YouTube. Probably. How about that? No, I was gonna do Penguins, but I don't know. Ain't nobody better at roasting me than me. Believe me. If you haven't, check out Jens95 and go on her streams. I play there I'm in her party all the time, and I roast the shit out of that girl. It is so much fun. It's all in love, though. I love that. I love her. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. They got personal friends with her, too, but it's pretty awesome. She's pretty successful. She has some awesome... You guys like hockey compilations? Check her out. She's awesome. She just did a Jack Edwards one, and it made me fucking die. Oh, wait. Mac, were you in her stream last night? You were in her stream last night, right? Because I recognize your name. Now I think about it. Because I think you and I talked in a stream either last night or the other night. I think we talked before, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I thought so. I recognize your name. What's up, man? Thanks for subbing. Thanks for coming over. I appreciate it. Yeah, Jens is great. I fucking love her. I love that girl to death. I still owe her. Fuck. Do we know what I owe her now? I'm up to like, I owe her a Blizzard. I owe her, what the fuck else? Taco Bell. I keep like, I just keep racking up shit that I owe her. I gotta like I said, I gotta like drive to Minnesota now and like just like show up like all this food. Just like, I just have to bring like a giant picnic basket full of just Jen's food. Like, here you go, Courtney. I love you. Here. Notice me, senpai. Penguin can't live in more like Pittsburgh? Yeah, I know, right? And we have the Capitals. The Crapitals. The Crapitals. Oh, I should... Okay, they have the terrible Leafs. We should do the Crapitals. The crappy Capitals. That'd be fucking great. I should do that on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do on YouTube, guys. I'm kind of just doing different shit and seeing what works. But so far, it seems like you guys really enjoy me getting fucking roasted for being a Penguins fan, which I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Let your hate flow. I love it. I feed off hate. But no, Mac knows we roast each other. It's fun. I love getting roasted, and I love roasting people. You know, but you know, Leafs are going to be good. I mean, you see, you know how Phil is. I mean, Phil's huge. Do baseball commentary? What do you mean, like of actual games, or should I get like MLB 18 or something? Because I can do that. Actually, I have. Do I have MLB 18? No, I have MLB for PS3. I don't have it for the PS4. What do you mean, like? Do you mean like doing gameplay commentary or video games, or like what do you mean by baseball commentary? I could. I mean, I could cover like Cincinnati, cause they're AA teams here in town. Really, because that's kind of my whole channel, dude, is video games. Mostly though. I don't do hockey often. This is the first time I've done it in a while, but generally my shit's mostly video games. Fuck no. I'm not fucking covering the Yankees. I hate the Yankees. Not the Red Sox. They both can piss up a fucking rope. I hate both those teams. I will never, ever do any game. The only coverage I'll do in Yankees is like, ha, they suck. Look how bad they suck. Fuck the Yankees. That's my Yankees coverage. All right. Oh, that's fucking great. Yeah, no. I don't know about baseball. I couldn't do baseball. Baseball bores me. I like video games for baseball, but I can't watch it. I have ADD. My brain can't handle it. Mac. Oh, that's tempting. Like a Pittsburgh Penguins version of Jack Edwards? I could. That's a really good idea. I'm gonna think about that. I think, yeah. Maybe next year, we'll see. Maybe I'll do like Bias Pens fan. I'll do it. No, I'm totally doing that. You're not stealing it now, motherfucker. You gave me that idea. That's mine now. No, I think that's great. That's an awesome idea. I want to do that. Yeah. It'll be like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Vic DiBenedetto. He's a comedian, but he has like all these different characters that he plays. See, I can't focus long enough. To me, it's like 30 seconds of gameplay and 5 minutes of scratching your balls and your ass crack. It's like, I don't want to see you scratch your ass. Yeah, the whole time that your team was batting to fucking scratch your ass all you wanted. Pitch the fucking ball. And then the guy's like, oh, I gotta adjust my helmet and scratch my ass and... Okay, I'm ready to bat. Oh, wait, no, hold on. It's like, hit the fucking ball! Seriously. No, I do understand what's going on. I used to play baseball. It never fucking took that long. When I batted, I went up there, I'm like, all right. When I'm in the batter's box, I adjust everything. All right, I'm good. Now I'm going. I ain't gonna have to adjust my fucking helmet every goddamn time. They don't do it. It's like a strategic thing. They're like sitting there and they're doing that because they're trying to slow the game down because it's a battle between the pitcher and the batter, right? Mostly? Yeah. The pitcher controls the game. I think that you should have 2 times during the at-bat, you should be able to adjust your equipment. Other than that, you can't adjust it. And when you do it, you got 5 seconds to adjust it, or you get an automatic strike. The pitcher should have 15 seconds to throw the ball. If he doesn't, he gets an automatic ball. Because the fucking baseball games take forever. 9 innings? It takes like 12... After tonight, it's possible. I think it's possible. I think every team that's in the finals right now, it could be it could go at any of them. Any one of them can win. I think all 4 of these teams have what it takes to win a cup. Period. It's just a matter of whether they can get it together at the right times and win. But I think all 4 teams have a good shot. I mean, they're on the finals, so they all have a decent shot. But I think any of these teams could do it. Yes, Arizona will. Absolutely. I would love to see Arizona win a cup, honestly. Baseball's a lot longer than 3 or 4 hours, bro. Yeah. It's a lot longer than that. I've been to games. They're like 6-hour games, bro. Yeah, I know, but the difference is with hockey, at least it's a time. There's a time limit. I don't like the whole thing of there not being a time limit in baseball. I know there's no way you can do it because it wouldn't work. You couldn't have a time limit. The game's just not set up that way. That's a long-ass fucking time. 3 to 4 hours of baseball game, hockey game's an hour. With commercials, 2 max. My ass can't sit still longer than 2 hours. I'm sorry. Oh, you're a Canucks fan? That's awesome. I like the Canucks. I do. Thank you for Luongo, by the way. He's doing great in Florida. No, he's not. No, he is, but... That's another thing. I'm pissed they didn't make it. 96 points! How the hell does Florida get 96 points and not make it in the playoffs? That's highway fucking robbery. That is true. You're right about that. There hasn't been a whole lot of change as far as rules go to baseball since it started. That's very, very true. I do respect baseball for that because... hasn't needed to. Not really. They had the rules set good to begin with, so why the fuck did they need to change it? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? No, I agree. I do like that aspect about baseball too. I know. That's what it, because if they've been in the Western Conference, you know, yeah, it is exactly. It's always 90 feet. And it's not like fucking. See, here's my thing. Could you imagine if the NHL starts slowly making the rinks bigger, like just adding a couple inches every year? The next thing we know, we have Olympic size ice. Could you imagine? And I know that they said like they would just sneak it in. They're like, oh, we're just doing renovations. We're just doing renovations, and they just like just add a little bit of ice to the arenas every year. I could see that. Or imagine this way. Imagine if they didn't have a regulation and every fucking arena was different. That'd be fun. It'd be horrible, but it'd be kind of fun. Home ice advantage would have a whole new meaning. Because if no 2 rinks are the same size, then home ice really means a lot. Because it's like, yeah, well, we have a bigger rink, so we're used to playing on a bigger rink or blah, blah, blah. That'll never happen, though. The uniformity with it, I think, it helps because then that's a more consistent game. But I just think it'd be funny just to fuck with players and have every fucking arena be different. Yeah, very true. And that because... like look at Boston when they got the Green Monster. Like, or look at the Polo Grounds. I don't think anybody plays there anymore. But look, that fucking center field wall is like what, almost 600 feet? 600 feet. I think my average is like what, 400 to 500 feet for like a back fence. But yeah, you got places like Boston who has the big Green Monster. Their players know how to hit off that and hit over it. If you don't play there all the time, it's kind of like, oh, I got this giant-ass wall in fucking left field. What the fuck am I going to do with that? Oh, I love Fenway. I've been to Fenway so many times. I say I hate the Boston Red Sox, but I love that arena. It is historical. The team itself is historical. Boston itself is if you love history, like, there's so much fucking history in Boston. It's a great city. I have so much fun every time I go there. I'm from the Northeast originally. I live in Florida now, but I'm from that was about 4 hours north of Boston where I'm from, so I used to go to Boston a lot. But yeah, Fenway is a beautiful, beautiful stadium. I really like that stadium. I think it's a fun stadium to see games in. And with because you have like the Green Monster and everything that's so historical, and you're thinking like people like Babe Ruth played there. Thoughts about the draft lottery? I feel that. Oh wait, where did Edmonton finish? I forget. I know Buffalo got number 1. I know the top 3 was like what, Carolina, Montreal, and Buffalo. You're right. It's not a gentleman's game anymore. It's not a gentleman's game. That's for damn sure. It's a bunch of just egotistical prima donnas who make $100 billion a year and don't deserve it. Yeah. But, I don't know. Edmonton, I don't know. Edmonton always fucking... The draft, they always fucking went they either just like fail miserably and everyone laughs, or they're like, why the fuck did they have such a high pick? Like, first of all, they have McDavid. Why the fuck weren't they in the playoffs? Like, I don't know. Something needs to change with that fucking organization because they got too many damn good players, and it's just, I don't know. First of all, they put way too much pressure on McDavid. He's not fucking Gretzky. He's not the second coming of Gretzky, dude. He's a 20-year-old kid. They didn't throw the C on Crosby when he first came into Pittsburgh. No, they groomed him. They gave him time. They gave him the A, but they gave him time to mature. They didn't give that kind of time for Pittsburgh or for McDavid. But oh, everybody left. Wonderful. Anyways, for all of you that joined me, thank you. I'm gonna go now since my viewers have left, but that's okay. It was a fun stream. Thank you guys for coming and joining me. I'm the Cranky Yankee. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day.